Concrete, wood, brick. They're always under attack from chemicals, from temperature change, from impact, from mechanical wear and tear. Whether your flooring is old or new, indoor or outdoor, International Coatings has got you covered with a wide range of custom floor and wall coatings, including ICO Floor, an economical, flexibilized flooring material for general industrial use. ICO Guard, our resin-rich bisphenol A epoxy with excellent thermal shock, chemical resistance, and damp adhesion. ICO High Guard, a bisphenol F epoxy with outstanding acid resistance that's just right for chemical plants. And ICO SuperGuard, our highest chemical resistant epoxy Novolac for across-the-board chemical resistance to acids, caustics, and solvents, ideal for secondary containment. All these products are available as quarter-inch troweled, self-leveling, coating, grout, and vertical 1/8 inch material. And for a high-gloss, easily sanitized wall coating, ICO Glaze is a low-odor, high-build system designed for filling block walls in 2 coats that will withstand CIP cleaners as well as steam cleaning. Plus, International Coatings can give you ICO Lastic, an epoxy urethane elastomeric, super tough and flexible. ICO Rust Guard, a 100% solids epoxy coating you can apply directly to metal. ICO Patch, an economical floor patch and sloping material. ICO Caulk, a semi-rigid epoxy caulk for heavy wear conditions. ICO Grout, for bedding and jointing acid brick. Decorative quartz flake systems for commercial establishments, and ICO ESD Resurfacer, an electrostatic dissipative floor coating. All these 100% epoxy coatings are odorless. They contain no solvents or toxic byproducts. They have excellent adhesion. And because epoxies are natural glues with high bond strengths, they will adhere to virtually any clean surface, even if the surface is damp. Resin-rich formulations enable single-step, fast turnaround applications that are impervious to moisture penetration, even in heavy wear areas. International Coatings products are resilient. Compared to brittle conventional toppings, these flexibilized formulations can withstand thermal shock and mechanical impact. Odorless with excellent adhesion, no shrinkage, and exceptional chemical and wear resistance. Our cost-effective coatings have proven their remarkable abilities in wet processing facilities such as those you'll find in food and beverage, pulp and paper, chemical, and plating environments, as well as in clean rooms. International Coatings, we've got you covered. International Coatings delivers higher performance than regular epoxies, and they're applied a little bit differently. Like all epoxies, though, they require proper surface preparation. Mechanical abrasion is preferable by shot blasting, scarifying, or grinding. Chemical etching techniques using muriatic or citric acid are acceptable on new concrete, particularly when you're going to apply thin film coatings. In areas where animal fats, oils, or greases are present, you want to first thoroughly degrease the floor with a chemical cleanser before mechanically preparing the surface. As with any epoxy, International Coatings' 3-part resin-rich troweled mixes, such as ICO Guard 51, ICO High Guard, and ICO SuperGuard, require precise mixing to ensure proper performance. A low-speed paddle-type mixer is recommended. The Part A resin and Part B hardener are mixed for approximately 1 minute. After that, the ICO hand-troweled sand and pigment are mixed for another minute. Now, to work properly, all these mixes rely on a specially blended mix of coarse, fine, angular, and round silica quartz. We recommend that you use ICO's hand-troweled fill mix. All these high-quality epoxy coatings are designed to be applied in one step. No top coat is required. You can apply mixes with a screed box or metal screed to make sure the thickness is correct. Then lightly trowel the surfaces. but just lightly because over-troweling can tear the surface or create air bubbles. To assist the smoothing process, keep the trowel lubricated with either isopropyl alcohol or ice water. After a short setting time, back roll the floor with a fine nap roller to close up the surface and remove light trowel marks. After that, you can broadcast silica sand, aluminum oxide, or other aggregate to create a long-wearing anti-slip surface. The resin-rich mix will coat the aggregate and lock it in. For new or very large floors, ICO's resin-rich system can also be applied as a slurry, using a 1-to-1 mixture of sand to liquid. After the slurry is laid down, seed the surface to refusal with aggregate and let it dry. Then sweep off the excess sand and top coat the floor with our compatible coating to about 80 to 100 square feet per gallon for a uniform finish. ICO floor behaves more like conventional dryer mixes. They can be power troweled with a conventional power trowel for a very flat profile. ICO floor is an 8-to-1 mix by weight and 5-to-1 by volume. That means it requires a primer coat followed by a finish coat. As a top-coated system, ICO floor is used only in dry process areas. ICO patch is our most economical 100% solids epoxy resin. It can be used to fill deep holes and sloping floors. You can even use it to fill badly spalled floors before applying another ICO product. Let's talk self-leveling mixes, which are applied from a 1/16 to 1/8 inch thickness. Now, these high-performance products restore pitted concrete floors to their original smooth condition. For surfaces such as these, the first step is to use ICO primer to seal the surface and reduce chances for outgassing, which can produce pinholes in the finish. ICO self-leveling material comes in pre-measured 4-gallon kits. Mix part A and B with a Jiffy-style mixer, add self-leveling filler, and then mix for 1 to 2 minutes at low to medium speed. Usually, you apply the material with a 1/8 to 1/4 inch notch trowel. Now, if the slope of the surface exceeds 1/8 inch per foot, you must body up the mixture with more sand and then trowel it. No top coating is necessary unless a textured surface is required, in which case you'll want to top coat with a matching coating and broadcast with suitable grit. Or you can seed the still wet floor with medium grit, then lightly sand and top coat. And on the subject of top coats, ICO glaze seals porous masonry and concrete block walls in 2 coats of up to 30 mils thick. You can apply ICO glaze base coat directly over new porous block with a roller or spray. Follow up with ICO glaze top coat at 10 to 15 mils. In about 8 hours, you'll have a fully cured, high-gloss, seamless surface that stands up to chemical and steam cleaning. If a perfectly smooth wall is required, use ICO Gel vertical epoxy paste to smooth out joint lines. 1 or 2 coats of ICO Gel, sanded, will give you a perfectly smooth wall. ICO Gel can also be used for filling bug holes in concrete walls. For old painted walls, remove previous coats of paint all the way down to bare block. If this isn't possible, remove all that you can and test the remaining paint with an Elcometer adhesive tester. For trenches, sumps, and pits, use ICO Guard liner applied in one step at 1/8 inch thickness. Again, rolling helps to provide a more uniform finish. International coatings provide solutions to all kinds of problems, and many types of coatings for many types of surfaces. ICO Rust Guard can be applied directly to rusted metal, and it has excellent tolerance to moisture during application. Its low odor makes it ideal for food and beverage plants. Normal application is 8 to 10 mils per coat. For food processing environments, we recommend ICO Guard coating. For secondary containment, High Guard or Super Guard are the coatings of choice. ICO Sealer is designed to provide one-coat protection against dusting, moisture, chemical, and light vehicular attack. It can be applied over damp or dry surfaces with a spray or a roller, and it dries to a crystal clear finish. ICO Sealer is the top coat in our decorative quartz floors. International Coatings offers a number of solutions to the specific problems posed by many industrial environments. ICO ESD Resurfacer, for instance, is a static dissipative floor that incorporates carbon fibers that dissipate static electricity through a conductive primer and eventually to a ground. International Coatings is your source for total solutions to the challenge of effectively protecting floors, walls, and ceilings, whatever your environment, whatever your specific requirements. And to ensure that all International Coatings products are applied in ways that deliver maximum protection to all our customers, we sell materials to select groups of certified contractors trained at our factory seminars. Now, in this way, we try to make sure that products will be applied by professional applicators skilled in the necessary procedures for properly applying our products. Our certified contractor program makes it possible to provide a complete labor and material warranty program that goes into effect the day your floor is laid. Remember, all International Coatings products are 100% epoxy. They contain no solvents or toxic byproducts, so they're odorless. Offering excellent adhesion, these resin-rich formulations enable single-step, fast turnaround applications that resist moisture penetration even in heavy wear areas. And these resilient formulations provide added insurance against thermal and mechanical shock, together with inherently excellent chemical and wear resistance. With International Coatings, we've got you covered.